Nobody knows it all. Are you satisfied with the taste of your tomato stew? What have you been doing wrong? Today, I will take you through step by step how to make a very delicious Nigerian tomato stew. Stick around and let's cook. Before I introduce, guys, let us take a look at the spices to season any choice of your protein. Most of us do not know how to make use of those spices or the herbs, and today I will be making use of parsley, spring onion, rosemary, onion, garlic, ginger. Okay, so you want to blend all that, add in small amount of water and blend. Now you can as well go for your already blended green seasoning if you have that at home already, or season to your preference. But I bet you using herbs or natural seasoning does add a whole lot of different to your broth to boost the flavor of your tomato stew. In here in my pot, I have my well cleaned, all air removed, cleaned hard chicken. I also have a turkey, gizzard, and shaki, which is a cow tripe. I went in with my blended green spices, green seasoning. I didn't make use of everything. I'll go in with two seasoning cubes. You can make use of a bouillon powder, anything. Now, it's not a must I show the part of my protein in this video, but I feel like just tomato stew without protein is not complete. Okay, so I beg you to pardon me if the video is too long for you. Please, just if you want to learn something, I'm sure with this video you can make an amazing, tasty, delicious stew at home. Now, what I seasoned again, I went in with some chili flakes. I went in with thyme and curry and some amount of salt. Now, mind the amount of salt you had, because those green seasonings, everything will give you that taste you desire for your protein. Incorporate everything generously, cover up and let it simmer for at least 5 to 8 minutes before adding any water. This way, the chicken will kind of absorb all the flavor first before using water to dilute the taste. So after about 8 minutes, I'll go in with good amount of water. Okay, I need enough stock for other meals too, not just for the tomato stew, and let it cook until soft and tender. Here is a moment of truth when it comes to tomatoes. You take a look at this quantity of the bell peppers and the tomatoes. Okay, now I'm a caterer. I cater for events and different kinds of occasion, in small groups. I hardly bring out my recipes. When it comes to recipe, I'm very stingy, to be honest with you. But I feel like sharing this with you because it's hard for you to eat a good tomato stew, mostly in diaspora over here. Now, the quantity of your tomatoes and your bell peppers matters a lot. Back then, in our mother's time, they usually make use of just tomatoes, sometimes tatashi, but mostly just tomatoes. That's because those tomatoes those days are amazing, organic, sweet, taste good, fresh. You cannot use it to compare the tomatoes of nowadays. Now you have to balance it with some bell peppers, not just the pointed bell peppers, those long ones, but try to make use of the sweet bell peppers too, which is the round one of tomatoes, okay, of a bell pepper, sorry to say. So the round bell pepper and the pointed bell peppers, try to combine them and also mind the amount of tomatoes you make use of, not just tomatoes. Our tomatoes over here, even in Nigeria and these days, they don't taste good anymore. So I went ahead to rough blend it and parboil first. I love to parboil it first. We will proceed by adding some amount of sunflower oil to your pot. Bring in your onion and saute. To that pot, you will add in your uh, bay leaf, thyme, curry, just to boost the flavor. Like I will say again, these things does not taste like what we used to know before. So we have to be creative to make a very delicious stew that will remind us of our childhood. Okay. So after sauteing that for a while, I went in with my parboiled tomatoes, cover it up and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. While we continue, let me say thank you so much for watching till this time. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Anniekrieger. Thank you so much for watching and for still watching. To my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. I appreciate you for coming back to watch my video. Thank you all so much. Please do not forget to hit the like button if you haven't already done so. After about 10 minutes, I will come back, add in my chicken. Okay, I separated, after which my chicken is well cooked and soft. I went ahead to separate it from the broth. Now bring in your chicken, add in some amount of broth. Okay, some amount of chicken broth. That chicken broth is top notch. It's everything that you can think of. I don't joke with broth. So add in some amount of it, cover again and let it cook until you feel like the liquid are all gone, mostly gone. So stir everything again together and then you want to season to your taste. Now at this time before seasoning, you know you added your stock, you added your chicken already. So how is the taste? You want to taste first. What else are you supposed, or do you still want to season with? So at that point, I went in with some cube, some seasoning cube. Went in with some thyme. You know those flavor that reminds you of Nigerian tomato stew. I went in with curries, just small amount of salt. Stir everything once again. If you are the type that loves to fry your chicken, please go ahead, fry your chicken and gizzard first and then use that same oil to fry your stew. I don't like to fry my chicken for tomato stew. This is what I craved on those days and it was absolutely delicious. Now I will choose this again and again before frying my chicken for tomato stew. I can fry any other protein, but the chicken I just love to have it this way. And you just want to add everything. Now also remember we did not use tomato stew. This is what makes it a very special Nigerian childhood tomato stew. And I hope you enjoyed watching up to this time. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Now at this point there's no liquid anymore in the stew. It is cooked off and everything looks absolutely mouth watering. You don't need too much effort in this stew, though the quantity of the tomato and the bell peppers just balance everything together. So I hope you enjoy watching once again. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more amazing recipes if you haven't already done so. Thank you all so much for still watching. And you can pair this stew with anything, with plantain, with yam, parboiled yam. You can pair with rice. You can have it for spaghetti. You can have it with some okra, which is my favorite. So this is just for hobby. I just served his, and this is my favorite food, guys: tomato stew, okra, and swallow. All right, guys, thank you so much for still watching, for watching to the end. Please leave your opinion in the comment section. I love to read from you, and see you all in my next one. Bye for now.